There's this particular story that has been trending, and it has. I think the man has gotten a lot of backlash from people, and I think that's like a very insensitive thing to say, even though there's a little bit of truth in whatever he's saying, but you shouldn't like
There are
just
nicer ways to have gone about it.
yeah, actually. Now, a Kaduna Twitter user has said that women who become chubby after marriage shouldn't blame their husbands if they start looking for new wife.
First of all, men will always look for excuse to justify their seniority. Number one. I saw the tweet yesterday, and in a way, I get where he's coming from. There are some ladies that when they marry, they just let themselves go. They don't take care of themselves as they used to. They don't dress the way they used to when they were still in courtship or still in the relationship phase. And that's quite all right. It's very wrong. But let's also look at the fact that a woman's body is always undergoing changes. It's possible that hormones or whatever it is just happens, and she just happens to gain weight. I mean, this chick came out yesterday, this ex-BB Niger star, Anto, came out of how people have been making fun of her because of her,
chubby.
yeah, she's looking fat, and she said it's because of health condition. Now, so many things, the woman's body is a very complex system. This minute you're skinny, this minute you're chubby, this minute you're looking this way, this minute you're hungry, this minute you're eating everything you see inside. So coming out to come and be say, if you let yourself go and you become fat and chubby, don't blame your husband when you start looking for a second wife. Uncle, that is not a reasonable thing to say. There are nicer ways you could have gone about passing your message, like, oh, when you get married, don't let yourself go and still dress or do some certain things you did while you were still trying to get your husband's attention. I know there's some women that when they are still in relationship, you know, they'll dress nice, wear bomb shorts, but when they marry, start tying rapper.
Yeah.
If it's coming from that angle and he said it's in that direction, no problem. But coming to say if like when you become chubby, you're not start looking for a second wife, don't be seeking.
Yeah. Now the thing people don't understand about the body, most especially the female body, like you said, is the female body has different stages. Do you get? And I find it very offensive when men come out to say,
even fellow women,
even fellow women come out to say, or body shame, because that's body shaming. You get? Come out to body shame someone. Now there are different stages of fat. Let me just educate people. Now there are people who are how do I put it? There are different stages rather of like people who are big. Do you get? We have people who they're on the big side and they can still carry their body and they can still do things that even the smaller people can do. Do you get? And we have thick people who you understand now. Then we have people who are way too, overweight. Do you get? And all. So he now coming, see me, I don't see anything wrong with being chubby. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Because you can be chubby and still dress nice and still look okay.
I've seen ladies who are chubby and when you see them, you look twice because you'll be like, wow. That's because they know how to carry themselves. Do you get? And that's because they understand their body and they dress according to the way their body is. Now, there are some chubby ladies whereby they don't know how to dress. You know, you have a big stomach and you're putting on something that is tight. Do you get? You know, see, that's why I said a clothes that will fit a slender person or that will fit someone who is small would not fit you because you have body. Do you get? And that's why there's always like a shop or a place where chubby people plus size can go get their outfits and all. So I just feel like for women who are on that body size, they should understand what works for them and just go along with it. Now the man coming to say you're slim and the next thing you're looking chubby.
He even said that if he wanted to marry a fat woman, he wouldn't have married you in the first place. And I'm like, bro.
That is really
like there are women that can be skinny today, and maybe for some reason they just seem to blow up the next day.
Do you know pregnancy actually makes...
There are some women that are diagnosed with PCOS, and there is really nothing they can do about their body
even
fat
someone
at
that is
point.
chubby, even someone that is chubby today, tomorrow you can see the person, and the person is looking way slimmer, and you'll be like, why are you looking like this? You know, one thing I've come to understand with human beings, they are not, you can never please human beings. You get...
Yeah, actually.
If, look at me now, I'm on the big side. Imagine I come back to this office looking like you.
They'll say, were you
They'll
sick?
say,
What happened
women, were
to
you
you?
sick?
Yeah,
What
there was a time,
you?
I know in secondary school, I was a bit chubbier than I am right now. Like, although my cheeks does not count as being chubby, because that one is hereditary. But I was a bit, not fat, but I was a bit bigger than I was. And we were like, see, you are blowing up, you're getting home. And then, you know, I started gymming and, you know, doing exercises. And I became skinny. And when I posted the picture, people were like, were you ill? Are you okay? Why are you so skinny? And I have a friend that said that anytime people ask her why she's so fat, she'll be like, because I ate your sense. And I'm like, you do not make unnecessary comments on people's body, because first of all, you don't know what people are going through. There are some comments you might make on someone's body that will make them feel suddenly self-conscious, and it just has a way of breaking their self-esteem. So I sort of understand where he's coming from in terms of what I said about letting yourself go and everything.
Yeah, you know, we women, we do that a lot. When we get married, we're like,
I don't land from my husband's house now.
So
I don't need to make effort. That I understand. If he had said it that way, maybe it would have been understandable. Saying that if she enters her husband's house and start eating and she becomes chubby and her husband start looking for a second wife, he should not. I'm like, please. Uncle,
yeah, because this reminds me of back then in school, right? This reminds me of my friend and her boyfriend that year. So you saw that this person is, you know, on the big side, and you approached her and you were like, I like you, and you guys start you get, and the next thing you're complaining that she's too fat, she's getting too fat, go and gym, and you say body shaming her in front of her friends and even in the cafeteria. Do you get? So it became so irritating and very annoying, and I'm like, then why did you? Okay.
I mean, you saw her big and you liked what you saw, and that's why you went to approach her. So stop trying to change people. And there's some people that no matter what they try, they can't get fat or they can't get skinny. So you just have to love each and everyone as they are, uncle, please. Don't come out here and trying to be forming motivational speakers.
I feel like he's cheating. That's why he's saying that. Yes, he is. His wife should check up on him, actually. Okay, so there's this story that's trending currently, and it's on our sister in the Lord, Yvonne Nelson. Now her account, she wished Starkodie a happy birthday. Now Yvonne Nelson Parody account on Twitter, right, has left many users perplexed and alarmed after it extended birthday wishes to Starkodie, while including a strong and energetic message. Now, the tweet posted from the handle I am not Yvonne Nelson caused wave of fear and confusion among readers who were uncertain of the account's authenticity and intentions. Now, recall that the actress released the book titled I Am Not Yvonne Nelson, which has gained significant attention to Yvonne Nelson's accusation against Starkodie. Now, in response, Yvonne Nelson claims Starkodie released Starkodie released a song titled Try Me, which has gained significant traction within the online community. Yeah.
I don't want to believe. First of all, it's definitely not her account. That person was just trying to parody account. That person was just trying to catch crews and cause trouble, which it definitely did. Because I mean, coming from her memoir release and the book, she opened all of them and outside. She said Starkodie did this. She even mentioned Inyanya. So I feel that person was just like, you know what? Let me just do something that will cause trouble and make people talk. And because obviously the real Yvonne Nelson did not wish Starkodie happy birthday. So I feel someone just to chase clout and cause trouble and just, you know what, make tongues wag. That's basically what it was.
And I'm pretty sure that person must be a Nigerian, because Nigerians
It's only
are
us that is
too
capable of such.
extra. I don't know if you saw the video trending this morning where a man was doing cryathon, and I was like, what is going on? Now the Guinness World Record even had to
say enough of the attons.
So like, I'm pretty sure that person should be a Nigerian, because Nigerians are always looking for, when they love controversy. Do you get? So anywhere there is negativity, basketballs, they just want to like ignite the fire, and that's what that person is trying to do.
I mean, when Yvonne released her book and she was saying so many things about these different artists, and they said he released a song, I mean, what made her jump to the conclusion that the song was for her?
Was for her, actually. And
like, I mean, he could have just done the song and then just dropped it, and you don't have to necessarily believe that it was in response. I mean, even when she also said something about Inyanya too, and Inyanya too just jokingly said something. So I feel, see, no matter what, yes, everybody has their past, everybody has something that has happened to them with another person. Let's just let love lead. And these parody accounts, they need to find out who that person is and just flog the person.
Yeah, actually, and Yaya even came out to. He also reacted to her claims. He said that that's why he can't go to Ghana to perform, because Ghanaians don't like him due to this whole issue he had with Yvonne Nelson. But that's sad, or should I say that's sad? It's in between, anyways.
Everybody will be alright.
Everybody will be alright. But yes, this is where we draw the curtain for today. But thanks for watching. As always, join the conversation on social media with the hashtag #TeaTime. And remember, you can catch up on all our previous episodes, including this very one, and all our exclusive content by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch #TeaTime on R2TV and in London on Ben Television and StarTimes channel 308 and DSTV 408. A big thank you goes to my co-anchor Chubby Cash Money, your favorite Smolly. Yeah, and of course Uyime, Elijah, Afia, and to all my production team, Kayode, Mr. Richard. Thank you guys so much, and your girl is out. Bye.